Welcome back to another YouTube video, guys. Hope you guys had an amazing Christmas, amazing holiday with your families, loved ones, and friends. Hopefully, you guys got some amazing gifts. But yeah, I wanted to come on here and honestly just ramble on what my life is looking like, so far and what it's going to look like starting next year in 2026. But first, I want to take a moment and acknowledge this new mic I got. It is the DJI Mini right here. And this thing costing me 45 bucks. I would say that's a good deal when it comes to having an actually good quality mic. It's not like I'm filming for like a movie here or like, doing like an interview, a talk show. But this is definitely a great mic when it comes to content creation. I was watching another fellow YouTuber use this microphone and she was kind enough to link it down in her description, which I will do too, by the way, because this mic is really worth it if you guys want to start content creation and making videos or even doing interviews. This mic also works really great for interviews as well. But yeah, I didn't get this for Christmas. I actually got it a few days before since I ordered it from Amazon. But I'm definitely proud of it. The thing I love the most though about this mic is I can finally clip it onto my shirt and actually like not sound blurry, because with the other mic that was something I hated so much. Whenever I would try to clip it onto my shirt, and I did, I would sound extremely blurry. My voice was like barely audible. It was super annoying. Now, I know I don't have it clipped onto my shirt right now because, due to the other mic, I've gotten really used to just holding it up like this, which I don't need to no more. But I gotta start working on that. I'm super proud of this purchase. It's honestly amazing. I love it. But yeah, besides that, the main thing I got for Christmas this year that I'm super, super happy for and like super excited about are these bad boys. The Ray-Ban Meta glasses, which I will be posting videos with on my Instagram page whenever I do something interesting in my life. But I'm definitely going to be using it when I start back up school, and record some like school content. If you guys are interested in seeing that at all, but I'm going to upload them regardless. Now, another thing I got for Christmas is a jacket, which I have been needing one for a long time now, for like 2 years. I'm going to actually show you guys. So this is it, guys. It is a Tommy Hilfiger jacket right there. As you can see, the iconic colors. And right here, the iconic color on the little sleeve here, or little front of it. But yeah, it honestly looks so cool. I'll have to do a fit check pretty soon whenever I upload on my Instagram story. I should definitely go follow me, by the way. I upload a lot of motivational talks on there. But, I definitely needed a jacket upgrade, like, since 2023. The jacket I had before this was a brown one by Redhead, and I got that one at Bass Pro Shop. And it was honestly a really cool jacket. I've been loving it for a while. I still do. But you got to keep another jacket around, because that was like my only jacket I would wear because it was like that good in my opinion. It had fur inside. It was super warm and comfortable. You got to upgrade your wardrobe every now and then. But yeah, those are the two things that I'm like super proud of that I got for this Christmas. Now I know I've been filming a lot of my videos with this blue background behind me because I'm actually sitting right now on my computer desk, where I have like my both monitors. This is like where I do schoolwork, play video games, talk with friends, and honestly just binge YouTube from time to time. I've been trying to, try to find more suitable backgrounds, more appealing backgrounds to this. Because honestly, my room is pretty small. Not gonna lie, it's not really spacious. It's pretty crammed in. Yeah, and my family's always constantly home around the house, and I would hate for them to see me awkwardly talk in front of the camera like this and, just ramble. But I'll find a solution one day, guys. My videos won't always be with this background behind me, so. But yeah, to get into what 2026 will look like for me, honestly, it's gonna look really busy, to be honest, especially with starting back up school because this quarter I picked 5 classes. I go to a private university here in Chicago, and they go by quarters, meaning that's 10 weeks each. So there's 3 of them per year. There's a fall, a spring, and a fall, a winter, and a spring quarter. And there's also a summer one as well, but it's an optional one. You don't have to take that one, but I do anyway to get some extra college credit so I can graduate faster. But yeah, I'm doing 5 classes this upcoming winter quarter, and it's like gonna be hell because of one teacher I'm having specifically, who is known for his harsh grading and his high expectations. I've actually had him before back in my freshman year. I'm a junior now, by the way. Oh, and I also major in criminology and minor in IT, in case you guys are wondering. But yeah, this guy that I just mentioned right now, he's actually the co-founder of the major, my major. And I've had him once back in freshman year during an for an elective class, and oh my gosh, I barely passed that class with an A minus, dude, because everyone, like the grade average in that class was like B or like a high C at least, because it was like, man, the quizzes he would throw out, like the midterm and the final, were like so fucking intense, guys. Like I remember during the midterm, like half the class ended up failing it because of how like intense it was. I barely ended up passing it, because there were some long answers on the quiz that had to be manually graded, and that's honestly what saved me. Now, the thing that actually saved me, I think, in that class was an extra credit assignment that he threw out, like by some chance, because he actually hates throwing out extra credit, but he somehow did it because obviously you have to do that like if a lot of your class is failing. Now I know you guys are wondering like why the hell does a teacher like that even exist? To be honest, I have no idea. You know, I don't I don't really have a problem with the guy. He's actually a really cool dude. I actually work pretty closely with him because I'm actually the vice president for my honor society for that major, criminology. So I'm honestly on good terms with him, and I'm gonna have him again this quarter, which I'm super nervous about because a lot of reviews I see on Rate My Professor. I'm not sure if you guys use that, but I definitely do use that whenever I try to pick out classes for like my college. But it's definitely like it's not good, guys. He does not have good reviews at all. But yeah, overall, I'm just really nervous about taking him again. I'm actually going to be taking him with my two other colleagues who are also in the honor society as well. So I'll have some. I won't be totally alone in that class, thankfully. But yeah, I'll also have classes that are going to be taking place online. Three of them are actually online. So that means this quarter I'll only have two classes that are in person, meaning I'll only have school 2 times a week, which is fucking amazing, guys. But yeah, overall, it's going to be a pretty busy quarter. I know the usually online classes offer a lot of work, so I'm definitely going to have to be on top of my shit when it comes to that. Now, besides me starting school again, there's something else that's going to be happening that's really big for me. And that is I'm going to be starting my first internship, guys. Like my first work experience, really, because that's what an internship is. Now, this internship is unpaid, unfortunately, but honestly, I care more about the experience, if anything, since this is going to be my first ever time being in an actual workplace. Like, having to actually communicate with people. And honestly really nervous about it, but also excited as well, to actually get to grow as a person, an individual. But yeah, it's basically going to be at a sheriff's office, and I'm going to be specifically working with IDs, meaning I'll be helping IDs with people who are incarcerated and people who are out of the system. It's going to be a 3-month internship, meaning it'll start around the time I start school and it will end in late March. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. But yeah, in content creation overall, guys, I'm really like trying to plan out, what I want to do with it. I definitely want to set up a system where, I would want to help other people, set up like some kind of form for people to like, sign up. I'm planning to do something with DIG, which is stands for Discipline, Identity, and Growth, which is a method I created. And I want to do something with that, with my followers and you guys. I'm trying to make something out of it. I'll probably have it done by the time, like early January. But, I still need time to like, actually like plan out what I want to do with it and actually like get shit locked down before actually like officially announcing it, posting about it and its worth and value. But yeah, I honestly don't really have much else to talk about. That's pretty much it. I just wanted to ramble on here about like, what my life's looking like currently, what I got, and you know, just what my life's gonna be like. As if you guys even care anyway. But if you guys stick around to the end of this point, I love you guys. I love you for doing that. You guys are amazing. Thank you for investing your time, in such a small YouTuber like me. You guys are awesome. So yeah, I will catch you guys later. Peace.